Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for commenting, for stopping by. Thanks a lot for taking the time to check out the research because I'm working hard at it and it's an amazing pleasure to be able to share it with you all, but there are some concerning issues up there on the moon. You know, all a bunch of stuff that we've never known about. That moon is actively visited, and I'm capturing many different shapes, sizes, forms, and objects. Some are mists, some are lit objects, some are dark shadows. It's just incredible. And all the findings that I'm finding, I'm sharing them with you. This video is a nice close up view of many interesting areas. Welcome, everyone. Apollo 17 moon landing site in ridiculously close up view. Here it is. Monsard gas is approaching on the bottom left. I'll get an arrow up. We're pretty close, and we're going to see the beautiful outlining of the surface really close up this time. There it is. We're coming up to it. Look at all the beautiful structuring. I'll show you where the Apollo 17 moon landing is, the moon landing site. And I found something. I'm not going to hide it. 3 lines connected to 6 objects. One object goes to the other object. There's a line. One object 3 times, and it's right down here. 1, 2, and 3 connected to bright lights on each end, and this is where they landed. Well, I get so many know-it-alls that come here and tell me you can't get the surface. Why the hell do you think they sell telescopes, guys? You think it's to look at boat races? No. Telescopes are to look at planets and moons. Well, our moon can be seen with a telescope of any size. People telling me Hubble tells you can't see you can't see the moon. NASA says you can't see the moon. We're fucking looking at the moon, guys. Jesus, for Christ's sakes, we're looking at the moon. I can see objects a 1/4 mile size, and that's pretty damn small. No, we're not going to see a flag. No, we're not going to see a lander. But we can still see very small. Let's not be ridiculous here. Okay? It's not hard to find that out. I've showed the craters. Little West craters is 30 miles. It would be pretty wide the telescope seeing it. As we approach behind Pluto crater, you see the dark crater on the bottom left there. We're going up over top of it, behind it, north side of it. And, many people talk, and I hear it all the time on the channels and people that research the lunar surface, that some of the craters look like they have mining setups around them and shafts. A lot of shafts that are long, like these here. There are 3 shafts that they branch out over the crater, and they're held by these solid objects that you can't really tell what they are. And these little details, I'm telling you, there's so much to study, guys. We really have to look into these little details. Everything's connected on the surface. Mons Argeus, zooming up really close. We're really going to get in. Apollo 11 moon landing just at the bottom there in the blue. We can see Mare Tranquillitatis here in the blue, and we're going up to Mons Argeus. Mare Serenitatis, the brown patch on the left. The bright light crater on the top right was Proclus crater. Orient yourselves. This is where we are, and this is the landing area. So can you see now these 3 white lit objects with 3 lines leaving them? That's not natural. And the astronauts landed right between the first and the second lines. What are they? Apollo 17 moon landing. Again here, a nice close-up, really close up to the surface. And you can see all the big craters, how big they are. And watch this. We're going to zoom in to an area where, you know how they talk about the ejecta, supposedly volcanic lava, basaltic flows that are everywhere, ray systems, right? Well, look at how zoomed up. We're going to go see one, and it runs over mountainous areas. So it's literally in a straight path, and I'm talking about at least 100 miles, if not more, and in a very straight path. And we're going to see it go up and under, up and under, up and over, all these mountainous areas. Here we are, we're coming up to it. On the left, you'll see I'll get some arrows up on the line from top to bottom of the screen. It's the whole screen, a couple of 100 miles for sure. And there it is. I look at it there. It takes off way up here and goes all the way down here. And look at these mountainous objects. Just keeps going in a straight path. Very odd. Now, NASA, what the hell is this? Listen, there's construction on the moon. We're not idiots. The whole world knows it. And when you see live footage like this, it's so freaking obvious. What the hell is this? It's 7 miles wide by 10 to 12 miles long. It's a square patch with lines going over symmetrical objects side by side. Could be tanks conserving liquids up there. This is damn serious. And when we find these things, it's that little detail we're looking at right here. Just this frame proves that the moon has been actively visited. It proves that there's construction up there. So let's do the math. It just so happens that I found some activity, UFOs, traveling around this very exact area. So if we're seeing UFOs travel around surface structuring, constructed objects, and then you add a colorful surface in that, a smoke or haze, are we on Earth? We're looking at an inhabited planet that they call the moon. Here we can see a beautiful recent crescent moon of, I think this was May. And look at the way the line of darkness brings out all these structures. Think of it. Look at the full moon. There is no elevated objects like this that can be seen at all. And what do you think of all these similar craters? Do you not find that they have a pattern of having the same constructed formations? There are constructed objects absolutely everywhere. I'm going to show you guys another setup. I'm slowly in this video sort of integrating looking at the craters and the possible constructed objects that are around it. Really do look like mining setups. Well, this is, the near crescent moon. We're going to zoom in to look at a massive, straight, symmetrical, rectangular object going straight into a crater flat on its surface, just going in just like a tunnel, like a train tunnel. That is what I'm seeing on most of the craters. And when you zoom in, they all have details. They all have these little things on them that you don't notice until you slow it down or clarify the footage a little bit more. But watch this. We're almost there. We're zooming up here, and I'm going to get an arrow up to show you exactly where I mean. And here it is. That's where we're going to zoom up and concentrate on. These are constructed objects. They're setups. They use the craters for whatever the use that they are using the craters for, or were using the craters for. We can see construction on them, and it's quite apparent. It shows up a lot. I've seen other channels getting them, and this is totally going unnoticed. People want more detail than this. Bruce Swartz, 75acommercial@gmail.com is where you want to send your UFO videos with a short description and your name. Lisa Eckerly, welcome to the community. Thanks so much, my dear, for the contributions and the help, the support. Looking forward to speak to you.